Alluding to Wordsworth's preface of lyrical ballads, his attack on the mode of criticism referring to how critics unjustly judge the poet. Quote, "This mode of criticism, so destructive of all sound, unadulterated judgment, is almost universal. Let the reader then abide independently by his own feelings, and if he finds himself affected, let him not suffer such conjectures to interfere with his pleasure." Contemporary authors saw a lack of emphasis to write a poem for the reader, rather for the poet himself. But this passage signifies the importance of the reader for Wordsworth. Let the reader judge would go with the idea of giving independence to the reader to have his own judgment of a poem. Coleridge, the Romantic, who greatly influenced by classicists, derived his attention towards refining the individual through a psychological approach of creating the imagination. Unlike Wordsworth, he dealt more attention to abstract interpretation of the individual, which Wordsworth concentrated on just the imagination of the poet as a freely creative energy, sought through, of course, nature. Coleridge did strongly believe in how the individual develops his reasoning through the mind. In Biographia Literaria, the need for understanding and applied reason is brought together by the imagination. Man's imaginative mind must exist to catalyze his understanding and reason of nature. The poet described in ideal perfection, the whole soul together in activity that blends and fuses into each, appropriated the name of the imagination.